What? Summarize Nvidia in one sentence? We are the engine of the AI world. Listen to the founder's introduction. Isn't it bold? Bold, but he's not wrong. Most of the large models you've heard of were trained using Nvidia's graphics cards. But did you know, Nvidia originally started in gaming. So how did it transition from gaming to AI? And how did it gradually defeat tech giants like Intel and AMD? Let's take a 3-minute look at Nvidia's story through its fundamentals. In the early 2000s, Nvidia was already a king in the gaming field, but it wasn't satisfied and set its sights on AI. At that time, AI was like a black hole. Everyone was curious but also afraid, thinking it was far from success. Nvidia decided to switch tables and jump from the gaming market to AI, making a big gamble. From 2007 to 2016, the company's spending on AI R&D steadily increased. In 2007, R&D expenses were $690 million, and by 2016, they had reached $1.46 billion, almost doubling. What does this money represent? Let's compare it to Nvidia's main business income, operating cash flow. You'll find that most of the time, Nvidia's R&D investment far exceeds its main business income. Even during the economic crisis of 2008, Nvidia's R&D investment was still 343% of its main business income, definitely burning cash. This shows Nvidia's determination to pursue AI. But determination aside, without cash flow, it's like a person losing blood, doomed sooner or later. So Nvidia started raising money everywhere. Look at these upward financing cash flows. They look like adrenaline shots for Nvidia. Nvidia soon proved it had made the right bet. By 2016, the AI field saw booming development, and Nvidia's GPUs became the magic tool for AI training. In 2017, the operating cash flow from the main business increased by 100% year-on-year. Hey, don't rush to applaud. At that time, the AI track was already crowded with big players like AMD, Intel, and Google, the giants of the tech world. Some worried that Nvidia was kicking a steel plate, as these opponents were seasoned veterans. But Nvidia wasn't afraid and continued to pour money into R&D. Look, this is Nvidia's annual R&D investment, increasing year by year. In the past 5 years, R&D investment accounted for 65% of the total over the past 17 years. Not only that, but Nvidia also started large-scale investments in acquisitions, entering expansion mode. Take 2017, for example. Nvidia acquired about 20 companies in 1 year, more than the total of the previous few years combined. The boldest move was spending $6.9 billion to acquire Israeli chip manufacturer Mellanox, directly addressing a key link in the AI chip supply chain. Although this big move created a big hole in Nvidia's cash flow, it wasn't because the company was losing money, but because it was buying the future. Finally, years of continuous investment paid off handsomely in 2023. This year is hailed as the first year of the AI technology explosion, especially with the emergence of ChatGPT, which spurred major tech companies to develop their large language models. Leveraging its long-term deep cultivation and forward-looking layout in the AI field, Nvidia secured a favorable position in this wave of technological advancement. In the fiscal year 2023, Nvidia's operating cash flow reached an astonishing $28.9 billion, up about 398% from $5.64 billion the previous year, fully demonstrating the company's core competitiveness in the AI era. From this chart, we can see that Nvidia's operating cash flow is growing larger and larger. This supports its increasingly diverse investment map, including cloud computing, artificial intelligence, autonomous driving, biomedical, voice recognition. Nvidia's ambition map is getting bigger. No longer satisfied with just being a chip giant, it is now targeting more vertical and high-end application scenarios. It's like building a super engine, but to make the car run farther, just having an engine is not enough. You also need a cool body and willing drivers. Therefore, Nvidia not only wants to be the engine of AI, but it is also desperately looking for the next explosive track. In other words, the key to future growth is no longer the hardware itself, but whether it can occupy more application fields. After all, speed alone is not enough. You also need the market. Nvidia is now racing full throttle, but the road ahead is full of unknown challenges. The story is far from over, and the suspense has just begun.